Howdy folks, Jambriki here. Minecraft is a best-selling sandbox game in which players enter a procedurally generated world where they can craft, build, and create whatever they want, all while dealing with dangerous enemies. In this video, I'm going to be recommending, in no particular order, 10 films for Minecraft fans. Exciting movies that share similarities with the gameplay, appeal, and ideals of the sandbox video game. Just a heads up first though, I am not a Minecraft expert. I'm just a film fan who likes suggesting movies to folks. However, I did play the game at least once, watched lots of videos on Minecraft history and lore, and talked to a good friend who has been playing Minecraft for 12 years. I did my best to research what I didn't know, but apologies if I got anything wrong. With all of that said, let's begin. Journey to the Center of the Earth. When teenager Sean Anderson stays with his volcanologist uncle, Trevor, the two of them discover important clues left behind by Sean's father, Max, who died years ago. Said clues take them to Iceland, where they hire mountain guide Hannah to help them study the area, but the three of them end up being trapped in a cave. What follows is an adventure down to the center of the Earth, which hides a secret world that Max once discovered. I'm not going to oversell this movie. It's very much your average 2000s action-adventure popcorn movie with a 3D gimmick thrown in, but dang does it resemble Minecraft. I mean, a big part of the film is about exploring deeper and deeper down the Earth, where our characters find rare crystals that could make them rich, strange plant life that defy our expectations, and a wide variety of bizarre creatures that can either be dangerous threats or helpful friends. One of the major characters is roughly the age of a typical Minecraft player. Kids can put themselves in Sean's shoes as he lives out the mining adventure that some children would love to experience themselves.
Pull the brake! Pull the brake!
We're gonna make it!
There's also a running theme of generational bonding, showing how excavating down caves can be an opportunity for families to grow closer. Trevor and Sean start off as distant relatives, but as the movie goes on, they end up sharing their grief for Max together and develop a chemistry as uncle and nephew.
Oh, there's one thing you should know. Down here, the polarity is reversed. So I mean, north is south, south is north, and we need to bear due north across the sea.
You mean south?
Exactly.
Even if this film doesn't look that good to you, you'll be happy to know that there are plenty of other adaptations of the Jules Verne book out there, and there's bound to be one that's more to your liking. Kong, Skull Island. After a satellite tracks strange activity on the recently discovered Skull Island, a team consisting of military soldiers, scientists, and a journalist photographer go explore the island to investigate further, only to discover a giant ape called King Kong, and a variety of other strange creatures. This is one for the kaiju fans out there. Kong Skull Island happens to be packed with a lot of things that mirror the world of Minecraft, including unusual wild creatures that range in threat, characters of different skills working together as a team, and expansive world building that constantly develops as our characters travel forward. After watching it for this video, it's become one of my top favourite kaiju films. I mean, it's not just a mindless Hollywood monster movie. No, it's about complex people being forced to question their own humanity, ask themselves who to trust on this mission, and contemplate the intentions of these weird creatures, including Kong himself. Heck, I personally found Samuel L. Jackson's unhinged war-hungry corporal to be way scarier than any monsters we come face to face with.
If you take away a species' natural competition, they'll proliferate out of control. Then we'll end them too, after we bring this thing down.
I can't let you do that, Colonel. Wait, hold your fire!
This is one war we're not gonna lose.
In the context of Minecraft, it can teach players to not look at what they come across with black and white perspectives, or jump the gun before judging anything or anyone they meet. Heck, going into any video game with an open and broad mind can lead to more interesting interactions. To me, Kong Skull Island is a very unappreciated kaiju movie that deserved way better upon release, so I'm very proud to give it some spotlight for this video. Raiders of the Lost Ark. When archaeologist Indiana Jones learns that Halo is after the long-lost Ark of the Covenant, he heads to Egypt to find said ancient artifact before the Nazis do. An interesting facet of Minecraft lore is the mystery of hidden temples that you can find, each of which contain chests full of treasure. So of course I had to include at least one Indiana Jones adventure on my list. Many critics consider this riveting classic to be the peak of the franchise, and it's no surprise why. The movie is Spielberg in top form, as he directs this 1930s treasure hunting and Nazi fighting adventure using gusto and invention, with Harrison Ford leading the way as the dry-witted archaeologist.
Wo ist dein Hemd? Wasch dich mal!
Damit du nicht aussiehst wie ein Schwein bei deinem Standgericht. Steh auf!
The movie's entertainment comes from seeing how Indy can be steps ahead of the Nazis, and how he'll escape or thwart their attempts to kill him. It's the fierce rivalry between Indiana and Hitler's regime that inspires some of the greatest action set pieces in American cinema. Raiders helped set the gold standard for the period action-adventure genre, so much so that everyone comes out of the movie wanting to be Indiana Jones, and Minecraft is the perfect gateway to living out that fantasy. Eight-legged freaks. In a quaint American mining town, the mayor has been spilling toxic waste into a river, so when Joshua the spider farmer collects food for his pets from the river, the spiders end up eating contaminated prey and mutate into feral giant monsters. A very frequent enemy you'll run into in Minecraft are demented spiders that are determined to kill you, so it felt right to recommend this film. As a comedy, Eight-legged Freaks is less of a clever satire of a horror genre like Scream, and more of a goofy monster invasion movie like Gremlins. It's not a laugh ride or anything, but there's a lot of fun to the crazy nature of it all. Despite its tongue-in-cheek tone, it does end up giving us some unexpectedly creepy scenes, and some pretty shocking deaths. Like, sure, the spiders have cartoony personalities, but when the moment calls for it, they can be relentless beasts out for blood. The spiders can pop out of anywhere too, a cozy family home, urban streets, the desert, etc, etc. Plus, they've also turned a mineshaft into their home, so you can't even hide underground from them.
Stand back, ladders. Shoot it! Shoot it!
I also like how this spider-obsessed kid ends up using his weird niche fascination with arachnids to act as the local expert on outwitting and defeating this very serious danger. Characters go from mocking the kid to depending on him for survival.
Alright, first of all, the spiders are attracted to vibrations. That includes loud noises, movement, and talking. So everybody just needs to stay as calm and quiet as possible.
If you're in the mood for a screwball mutant spider movie after playing a round of Minecraft, then grab a bowl of popcorn and throw on this little black comedy gem. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. Long ago, the evil Sauron forged a powerful ring which he wielded to help him become a force of destruction. Fortunately, he was defeated, but the ring itself passed between different people, each consumed by its power. Now it's been inherited to the humble little hobbit Frodo Baggins, who bands with Gandalf the Wizard, Legolas the Elf, Gimli the Dwarf, Boromir of Gondor, the mysterious Aragorn, and Frodo's hobbit friends to go on a quest to destroy the ring in the fires of Mount Doom. While quests aren't built into Minecraft's gameplay, players can come up with their own fun missions to do with friends, sometimes with the help of mods. This is called Survival Multiplayer, also known as SMP. Fellowship of the Ring embodies the camaraderie of an adventure with your friends in Minecraft. A lot of the film's appeal comes from these characters of different backgrounds uniting for the same cause, as they travel across different climates that are similar to Minecraft's environments, like a forest, a snowy mountain, and even a deep cavernous mine. Oh, and the Fellowship have to fight some pretty damn scary enemies. That's not to say that these characters never bicker or disagree. Sometimes they'll argue over the best route to Mount Doom, or even become tempted by the ring's power. But playing a multiplayer game with friends always comes with a few squabbles or ego clashing.
We must get up the mountain! Make for the Gap of Rohan! I take the west road to my city! The Gap of Rohan takes us too close to Isengard!
Heck, our heroes even have to take on boss-sized villains? Which isn't too different to when an SMP is about a quest to defeat the Ender Dragon or the Wither. Fellowship of the Ring really is the perfect movie night for you and your fellow Minecraft friends, whether you need quest ideas or just want to enjoy comparing the Fellowship to your mains. Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams. In the second Spy Kids movie, Junie and Carmen go on a mission to a mysterious island that can't be found on any maps. They meet Romero, an eccentric genetic scientist who has been playing around with zoo experiments. Unfortunately, Romero once made a batch of creatures way too big, and now those said monsters roam the island. Meanwhile, the corrupt OSS president Donegan Giggles, played by Mike Judge, along with his two kids Gertie and Gary, are trying to find the Transmuker, a powerful gadget that Romero invented that shuts down all technology. When I first played Minecraft, this was one of the first movies that it reminded me of. It's quite eerie how much of this film resembles the game. Like, Junie and Carmen travel a whole island, explore an ancient temple that contains treasure, fight against skeletons, a common Minecraft enemy, have to adapt to the island's resources now that their gadgets are dead, and confront unusual creatures that could be mobs in Minecraft. The film also empowers kids themselves through Junie and Carmen, who are experienced and skilled spies.
Strange. Tales of a mysterious island, disappearing ships, mysterious creatures, and yet no information anywhere on the OSS cargo or the magnet ship.
But also have the same flaws or quirks as real children.
How could you be eating at a time like this? You know that tickling sensation you get when you fall? Of course. That pretty much went away after the first hour.
Romero himself serves as a cautionary tale for how you shouldn't let your fear stop you from leaving your home. You can't have fun adventures or experience new things if you just lock yourself up in a shelter, a sentiment that's perfect for inexperienced or nervous Minecraft players. Spy Kids 2 is a fun 2000s children's movie that you can tell was made by a big kid at heart, and I feel like young Minecrafters will love it. Paprika. In acclaimed director Satoshi Kon's final movie, Paprika, a genius scientist has invented the DC Mini, an advanced piece of technology that can be used for immersive dream therapy, with scientist Dr. Chiba entering patients' minds as a bubbly alter ego Paprika to help them overcome trauma or pain. However, the DC Mini has been tampered with, which has led to patients going insane and people's dreams entering the real world. Paprika is a very abstract and experimental film that breaks the traditional rules of filmmaking. You're not meant to understand it straight away, but rather experience it and leave with your own interpretations. In the case of this video, Paprika can be seen as a deep dive into the fiction and fantasy of Minecraft. You see, the film explores the duality of dreams and reality, two conflicting ideas that end up coexisting as the movie turns into pure chaos.
Yeah, every day is just one big dream.
No more anger. Our world is happy and mundane.
As long as dreams fulfill, let's get a little bug and grow a money tree too.
Which is a bit like how Minecraft sort of resembles the real world we live in, but blends the uncanny with fantasy creatures, video game logic, blocky designs, and whatever comes out of a player's mind. Heck, there's this recurring parade of people's dreams marching throughout the movie, and I can't help but compare it to the burst of unrestricted creativity that millions of players are contributing to the Minecraft universe. I'll admit that this film is more challenging and existential compared to the other films on my list, but if all the other movies I'm recommending seem too safe for you, then give Paprika a shot. Castaway. Chuck Noland is a systems analyst executive for Federal Express depots across the world. One Christmas, Chuck's festive family dinner is interrupted by his pager, and he has to suddenly board a plane to Malaysia. Unfortunately, the plane gets caught in a violent storm and crashes into the ocean. Chuck, the only survivor, is swept onto an uninhabited island where he has to stay alive while also trying to find a way home. I think Castaway can be seen as a good inspiration for anyone who's playing Minecraft alone. Maybe your friends don't play Minecraft, or perhaps you just prefer going single player. Either way, Castaway is a great example of a character embracing their solitude. Chuck even ends up turning a volleyball into a friend called Wilson. Humans are very social creatures, so it makes sense that Chuck would resort to creating an imaginary friend for himself. There's no harm in lonely Minecraft players doing the same. It's their game at the end of the day.
No, we have time. We do, we have time. Look, the wind's still blowing in from the west. I know.
Minecraft players might also get stuck in a game, whether by accident or due to being creatively stumped, which makes Castaway the perfect motivation for never giving up and to be creative with the materials around you. You can watch this movie during a game break and then go back to your game with a new sense of confidence.
I did it. Fire! There you go! Line it up! Come on!
Castaway is a very long movie, and most of it is carried by Tom Hanks' natural acting talent and charisma, but Minecraft players can easily relate to the movie's story of survival endurance, and will enjoy seeing Chuck learning to improve his islander instincts. Night of the Living Dead. One quiet day, Barbara and her brother Johnny go to visit their father's grave at the cemetery, but suddenly they're attacked by a zombie, which brutally kills Johnny. Barbara runs to hide in a farmhouse, where she meets the brave Ben, as well as a bunch of other survivors. The zombie is a very common enemy you'll face in Minecraft, with zombie apocalypse servers being a popular scenario for players, so it makes sense for me to recommend a Romero classic. Night may be a relic of another time, made long before zombies were polished into the more grotesque menaces that we see today, but its black and white visuals add to the dark, foreboding atmosphere, and its 60s anti-Hollywood attitude results in a no-holds-barred brand of horror. Fans of survival multiplayer games will be interested in seeing how these characters respond to the zombies. Some are too traumatized to do anything, while others are quick to jump into their instincts. There's a character for everyone to resonate with. Even if you can't relate to one, you can at least say, hey, I have a friend who does or says that when we play zombie survival games.
We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Characters have a lot of debates over the best strategies to take, which creates this tense division between everyone. You'll find yourself agreeing with one tactic over another, which is what will help you decide who you'll root for.
Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we'd never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for.
Sure, the film is a little unintentionally campy, plus some of the actors are kind of amateur, but there's a handmade charm to the movie, and some scenes are actually genuinely disturbing years later. The Lego Movie. Emmett Brokowski is an average Joe construction worker living in Bricksburg, a dystopian city that's being oppressively controlled by the fascist president business. One night after work, Emmett stumbles onto the Brick of Resistance, which is the key to defeating the president's upcoming evil plan. Emmett is then arrested by Bad Cop, but a kick-ass master builder called Wildstyle saves him, tells him that he's the Prophesy Special, and then takes him to be trained by the wise old Petruvius. The Lego Movie is the most obvious film to compare to Minecraft. 1. Crafting and building are the driving forces of the whole film, just like Minecraft. 2. Characters hop between various themed worlds on their long adventure, just like Minecraft. And 3. The movie sets out to inspire audiences to be imaginative with blocks, just like Minecraft. I also think it's worth recommending this film simply because it's a damn good movie. People didn't expect a film based on Lego construction toys to slap, but to our surprise, it ended up being a smash hit. A non-stop hilarious comedy riot that fires joke after joke in traditional Lord Miller fashion.
Hi buddy, I'm your friendly neighborhood police officer. Would you like a glass of water?
Yeah, actually.
Too bad.
While also satirizing the Chosen One Hollywood trope by eventually taking the special title away from Emmett and saying that everyone is unique in their own way. We all have the potential to hone our skills or create amazing things. You don't need to be some magically picked Chosen One. At the same time, Lord Business could be seen as a symbol of gatekeeping, which is apparently a problem in the Minecraft community. This egomaniac tyrant obsessed with following structure and traditions, who refuses to let others have fun or free their imagination. Out of every movie on this list, the Lego Movie captures the spirit of Minecraft the most. Its celebration of unlimited creative freedom is so reflective of what Minecraft culture is all about.
I can see everything. What the heck is this? I am a master builder!
So those are all my movie suggestions to Minecraft fans out there. Are there any movies that you think are like Minecraft? Let everyone know in the comment section below. Cheerio, folks.